Hey YouTube, this is Kia and I'm here with another pregnancy update. This is going to be for my 36 week. Yep, I am 36 weeks pregnant. I cannot believe it. Like, I think I say this every video, and I be watching other pregnancy videos and I hear people keep saying like, I can't believe it, it's going so fast, and it's like really it's just unbelievable how fast this pregnancy is going. This is going to be a quick update. There's really not a lot. I know I've been saying that lately, but it just seems like pretty much that most of the symptoms that you can experience, well, as far as for me, was through the first trimester. Through the first trimester was like the worst symptoms for me, as far as the nausea, the headaches, the fatigue, everything, all those symptoms. The worst of my symptoms were in the first trimester. Second trimester was pretty smooth. That's when the movement came in and you started to feel, different symptoms, but they weren't like intolerable. They weren't bad. You just started feeling the growth of the baby. Now that I'm in my third trimester and it's pretty much almost over, most of the symptoms are really physical, as far as his weight and his size being such, have increased so much that, most of the symptoms are, pressure, and, his pokes and movements are starting to be very strong. And like on my way to work, he had, like an elbow, a foot, a knee, or something sticking out the right side of my stomach, and then he just dragged it across, and it was like so painful. And then he kept it there, and he poked it out and kept it there, and it was like really painful. So I kind of like kept pushing it so he can move it over. He'll move it over, and then he moves it right back in that same spot, and I'm like, oh my gosh, why is he doing this? But most of my symptoms that I'm going through now are just really just physical symptoms. He's getting crowded in there, inside. There's no room for him to really maneuver, so a lot of things that he does in there is like really painful for me. Not painful to the extent that I want to cry, but like enough to maybe go ouch or ooh, and move him over. So that's pretty much as far as symptoms. I did have a doctor's appointment yesterday, and I had I believe it's called the group strep B test performed yesterday, so I'm waiting for those results to come back so I can find out if I have to be put on antibiotics while I'm in labor or not. Hopefully I don't, but if I do, it is what it is. I do, what else can I say real fast? She did check his position yesterday, so he is head down. Thank goodness. He's head down, and he's pretty much in the correct position. His head is down, but his body was kind of to the side. But a lot of times when I feel my breast and hips, or I can feel like his back in the front. So I'm just hoping that he stays face down. He can maneuver side to side, whatever. My husband said he's down there windmilling and breakdancing because he's upside down. He just spins around in there. But as long as he stays upside down, I think will be good to go as far as trying a VBAC. Let's see, what else did she do? I had my cervix checked, and I'm only 1 centimeter dilated. I'm like, all these pains and everything I go, and I was doing, as far as my symptoms, I'm sorry to keep jumping around. As far as my symptoms, the pain that I experience, I think I have SPD. I should have looked it up because I didn't know I was going to speak about this right now. But next video, or I could put a little note down at the bottom what the SPD stand for. But basically, it's when a hormone inside of your body called relaxin starts to prepare your pelvis area and loosen up your joints and your bones so that your pelvis can open up during delivery so that the baby can come through. So sometimes some women, it seems like their body releases like extra relaxin hormones, and it loosens up too soon, too fast. Like it usually happens for a lot of women during, when it get closer and closer and closer to delivery. But as for me, I believe that mine happened too soon. I don't know if it was too much relaxing or did it start to release too soon, but the pain, you know, when I go to roll over side to side in the bed, is painful. When I'm taking a shower and I try to wash my feet, oh God, it is so painful. When I have to lift my leg up to get to my feet, it's painful. If I sit for too long and I go to stand up and walk, I'm limping until my body can readjust. It's painful. Like, it's just so painful. So I spoke to my doctor about it. She just said it's just the ligaments stretching and everything, just getting prepared for delivery, you know. She said, well, your last child was 29 weeks when you had her, and that was 17 years ago. You didn't make it this far last time. I said, you know what? That's probably why I don't remember going through half of the things I go through, because, you know, my last pregnancy, I didn't make it this far in. You know, I had a preemie. So, you know, I'm not used to all this that I'm going through. It's like a part of me is ready for it to be over, but a part of me still wants, you know, staying there as long as you can, because honestly, I still have a lot of preparations that I need to do. You know, we still haven't set up his crib yet. We still haven't set up his sleeping quarters. It's just timing, you know. If I could do it, I probably would, because during the weekends I have more time to do things. As far as my husband, he works, you know, 6 days a week. So when it's time that for him to, you know, set things up, he's tired, you know, and I it's understandable. I don't pressure him as far as we need to get this done now. The baby will be here in 3 weeks, in a couple days, and we need to have the bed ready. We had the room set. You know, I don't pressure him. You know, he does a lot. He provided so much for this child, and I'm just so grateful to have him as my husband and be there to go through this experience with me. But, you know, the bed is heavy. It's downstairs. I can't lift this stuff up. I can't put this together. I'm waiting on him. The good thing is we do have a bassinet. And it's one of those travel baskinets that we're just going to use for, you know, the beginning while we're getting acclimated to him being there, and then for the late night feedings and just till we can get settled in. So the good thing is, if he comes today or tomorrow, you know, even though the crib isn't set up yet, we have it. We have it, and we'll go in that closet, pull out that bassinet, pop them legs out or whatever. I don't know how it sets together, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty easy since it's a travel bassinet. And just set that up, and, you know, I'm not stressing. You know, maybe if this was my first, I probably would be like, everything has to be perfect. Everything has to be good. But, you know, this is my fourth. I have this stuff, so it doesn't matter. I feel like I'm ranting. We have this stuff, so it doesn't matter. That's what matters the most to me. Even though it's not set up, it matters. That, you know, it matters to me that we do have it. You know, it's one thing not to have it and be almost due than to have it and just not have it set up. So we'll get to it. So she checked his position yesterday. He is face down. She checked my cervix. I'm 1 centimeter dilated. I said, that's good. 9 more to go, baby. Just 9 more to go. And we did the Group B strep test yesterday. So that was my doctor's appointment yesterday. She did say that she wants to start seeing me every week until the baby comes. And I'm like, oh God, this is the part I didn't dread. Only because getting from work to my doctor's office is a nice long ride. Like, if I had to put a number on it, I'd say maybe an hour and 15 minutes. So it's not, I picked this hospital because I really wanted this doctor. I really like her. Her personality's great. She's a great doctor. She's understanding. She's caring. I really love this doctor. And I wanted her, but after I started attending, I didn't realize that it was a group. So, you know, I saw the doctor the one I love, the doctor I love. I saw her my first appointment, and I saw her yesterday. And I'm 9 months pregnant, you know. So, you know, through all that other time, you know, I've just been rotating through the different staff. So if I would have known that she wasn't going to be my specific doctor, I would have went to something closer, you know. I would have went to maybe Abbotsing or, you know, something closer to where I live. But it's either here and there, you know. Well, whatever, how you say it, is, but, you know, it is what it is. So she wants to start seeing me every week. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta drive this hour and 15 minutes just for the urine test, check your weight, check the fundal height, and all right, everything's good, no symptoms, okay, see you next week. You know, it just seemed like a long ride and travel just for maybe a 10-minute visit, but I guess I gotta do what I gotta do. I put myself in this situation. I did get my FMLA papers filled out. I have them with me. I'm gonna turn those into my job today. My manager was asking me yesterday, so when are you going out? I said, I'm going out when the baby come out. He said, that doesn't sound like a good plan. It sounds like a good plan to me when you got FMLA and you don't have no paid maternity leave or extra vacation time. It sounds like it's right to me. You talk about like, it's like he wanted a definite date. He wanted me to say, I'm going out on September 28th or something. Like, no. If it was my way, I'll go in. I had to go in labor here at work. You know, I'm only saying that because that I have 12 weeks, but I'm only taking 8, and I'm trying to spend as much time with the baby as I can. So I don't have the luxury of being able to take off a week or 2 before delivery, because I don't know when he's gonna come. I don't know if he's gonna come on time, if he's gonna come late. I don't know. So I'm like, look, mister, I'm going out. When I go out, just be prepared that it's coming. And when you get the phone call, I'm in labor, I won't be in, then that's when you know I'm not coming in. I'm not setting no date because I don't know when he's going to get here, and I need to spend as much time as I can with him. But, so that was it. I'm like blabbing and rambling off at the mouth. So let me get ready to go in because I'm about to be 10 minutes late. I'm going to show y'all a quick bump shot. And I will talk to you guys later. I know I still owe y'all what's in my hospital bag video. That will be coming soon, but you know, it's just so much going on. But let me show y'all my little bump shot, and I will talk to you guys later. My doctor said that better be one of those plastic maternity belly rings. I said, yes, it is. Alright, so I will talk to you guys for my next video, which probably will be my 37-week update. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you would like, you can also check in and look at some of my previous videos, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.